According to Inside Edition, novelist Alice Sebold has issued a public apology to Anthony J. Broadwater, the man wrongfully convicted of raping her. In a statement published on Medium, Sebold, most famous for her book, quote, The Lonely Bones, end quote, apologized and addressed her role in making Broadwater, another young black man brutalized by our flawed legal system. Her apology comes 8 days after Broadwater's conviction was vacated, on the basis that the legal case, which Sebold details in her memoir, was deeply flawed. Well, I guess this is pain all the way around. I think Inside Edition host, and this is 3 years ago, actually. This occurred 3 years ago, but it's still worth talking about. So check it out.
He spent 16 years in prison after being wrongly convicted of rape. His accuser, a best-selling author, is now apologizing, saying she's truly sorry. But how do you undo such a life-altering mistake? Here's Les Trent.
Tears of joy as a man wrongly accused of rape is exonerated after spending 16 years in prison.
Jesus.
Anthony Broadwater, now 61 years old, broke down in tears when he heard the judge throw out the conviction.
Mr. Broadwater cannot get those 16 years back.
His accuser was Alice Sebold, author of The Lovely Bones, which was made into a major movie starring Mark Wahlberg.
It's gonna be okay. My dad knows I'm here.
Her rape at age 18 took place when she was a college student in upstate New York, years before she became famous. Sebold says it happened here in this 76-acre park overlooking Syracuse University, where she was a freshman. Months went by and there was no arrest. Then, one day, Alice Sebold was walking down this street and she says she came face to face with the man who attacked her. It was Anthony Broadwater. He was found guilty after Sebold took the stand and identified him as her rapist.
The people that knew me and know my character, they know that wasn't me.
Doubts about his guilt were raised when movie producer Timothy Mucciante started investigating the story as he prepared to make a movie based on Sebold's memoir about the rape called Lucky.
Anyone who reads the transcript of the trial and compares it to her book, there's quite a lot that's omitted that a reader would look at and say, this doesn't add up, just like I did.
Sebold, now 58 years old, had nothing to say as she walked her dog in San Francisco, where she lives.
Anything to say to Anthony Broadwater?
But on Tuesday, she issued a public apology to Broadwater in which she acknowledged he had been wrongly accused. I am sorry most of all for the fact that the life you could have led was unjustly robbed from you. And I know that no apology can change what happened to you and never will. What do you think of that apology?
If it's sincerely from my heart, I can accept it.
The publisher of Lucky says it has ceased publication until they decide if the book can be properly revised.
Properly revised? What do you mean if the book can be properly revised? A man's life was destroyed. He spent 16 years in prison. For what? Because someone said that this is the man that did it. And according to this, she came to court and identified him as the man who raped her. There was no alleged in it. She said he did it. I'm quite sure it was an all-white jury that found him guilty. 16 years in prison. His life taken away. 16 years, nobody cared. 16 years. He had to live with that shame. and that stain and that mark. 16 years of people condemning, judging, lambasting him. I'm just going to put it this way. Too little, too late for an apology. She wrote the book, and she became wealthy from it. It was about to become a movie. And she didn't give a damn. Never surrender. Never quit.